short video on how to change the pipe kit and nozzle hose on the DF 200, 100 or 150 tanks. As you can see, the pipe kit comes out the bottom of the tank on the 200, will be the same for the other size tanks. And then the other end of that pipe kit goes into the flow meter box. On the 200, the flow meter box is on top of the tank, as you can see. On the Mod 150 and 100, the flow meter box is located on the shelf inside your machine. Also coming out of the flow meter box is the nozzle hose. In order to change these parts, first thing we need to do is take off the 4 screws. Here, 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 and here. So once we've removed the 4 screws, we can take off the faceplate. So once you have the faceplate off, you can see inside the flow meter box. Got the bubble sensor attached here and here. And what we're looking to do is we're going to look to replace all the piping, all the plastic clips, and including the flow meter itself as part of the service. So to get access to the flow meter, undo these 3 screws. As you can see with the screws removed, the flow meter is now free. But in order to get that out, we just need to disconnect these 2 tubes here. So remove the red clips and just pull the pipes off. So I've managed to work the flow meter free. As you can see, it's still on the bracket. So to change the flow meter, just undo those 3 screws and simply place the new flow meter on. And then if you look on top, you see we can undo these 3 pins within the flow meter and replace them in the same order. Take note to put them back in the same place on the new flow meter, and that part is then changed. To remove the hose, we recommend pulling this through, cutting it off there, and then pulling that through, and this bit will simply fall off and throw away. And when we put the new hose back on, what we'll do is we'll attach it at this end, pull it round, push it through, and then what we'll do is we'll put this clip, the new clip, back on once it's threaded through, ready to go back into the new flow meter. So this here is the bubble sensor. You can see it's cable tied on, but as you can see, it just simply slides off of the tube. So we need to slide that off and make sure we keep that because it needs to go back on the new part. And as I said before, what we need to do is replace all of these pieces inside which you would have received in your service pack. Access can be a little bit fiddly, so you might need to get a pair of grips on these 2 here just to loosen them up, and then you can undo them by hand. So once we remove all of these pieces here, put them back together is simply the reverse. All the pieces will be included in your pack, ready to put back on. You may find that they might be a little bit too big, so just get a sharp knife and just cut these plastic pipes down to size should you need to adjust them to get access to put the flow meter back in properly. So the flow meter is now back in and secured to the 3 screws at the back, so that's okay. Next thing to do is to make sure that everything's back in where it should be, everything's got a red clip on it, make sure the pipe fits in securely, and then we just need to reattach the faceplate.